little bit on your own too. That would be good. All right, we're gonna start off with cat-cow. So you're gonna come onto your hands and knees. We're just gonna arch the back, round and bring it up. You're gonna need dumbbells today. You don't have to have them, it's always an option. You can always do the movement without it. I really want you to focus on tipping that tailbone under, please. And pushing those shoulder blades apart, pushing strong into the floor. That's it. Inhale, exhale. One more. And give me one knee forward, okay? I'm gonna show you from this angle. We're gonna go ahead, arms up overhead, lean into it. I'm keeping my chest tall, knees in line with the hips. I'm gonna push back on my hips, straighten out that front leg, reach forward for my foot, my knee, whatever's comfortable for you, okay? From the side, you're pushing forward, but we're staying tall with it. Reach those arms forward, reach back through the hips, straightening out that leg again. And reach. And again, so this is stretching the front of the hip, now the back of the hamstring, right? Back of the leg. 3 this side. 3. Inhale, exhale with each move. 2. And 1. Same thing, other side. Foot is far enough out in front of you so that when you come forward, remember we're pushing forward from here, not necessarily dropping this way. Push forward from the hips. That knee is not really passing the toes. Reach it back, reach forward with those arms. 1. And 2. And reach. And 3. Nice and tall. And 2 more. So we're just really getting into those hips right now, okay? Important, right? Warm it up. All right, I want you to bring that other knee forward again. You're gonna start off with that knee in line with the hip. We're gonna lift, you're gonna tighten up on those abs, lift that knee out so you're making a 90-degree angle. Bring it back in. Can you do that with as little movement in the rest of the body as you can? Okay, waking up those hip flexors. Whoop. I kind of leaned away from that. We're trying to prevent that. This is a really good one. Your hips are feeling tight. That's it. One more this side. Out, bring it back in, switch those sides. All right, so brace from your core, growl, make it tight, lift that foot, bring it out to the side. 1. Super tight here. That's it. 4. 5. Stay tight. 3. I do specific warm-ups with you guys, depending on what we're working on that day. 2 more. I told you we're doing a lot of lunges, so we're really getting into those hips with our warm-up. I guess let's count 1 more. So we're gonna keep working on that. Okay, so you're gonna sit out. I'm gonna turn just slightly. I want you to see the back of me. Sitting up nice and tall, I want you to think about getting your rib cage up and over your hips. Hands are gonna be light on the floor. Lift that leg, bring it out to the side. Lift it back up, bring it in. Let's alternate legs. Lift, up, and out. Tight quads, tight abs. Hands are there to help you, support you a little bit, but I don't want you leaning back, okay? This is a whole different, I don't even know what this is. This is like lounging, making room for Cooper to come sit. We're here, we're tall. Rib cage forward, abs engaged. Lift it up. Now, if you can do that without even those hands down, just make sure you don't take tension in the shoulders. Now, if you're feeling a lot in those quads, we need to work on those hip flexors. All right, 4 more. I'm getting a little lazy in my posture. Don't get lazy like me. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go face down on the floor, and we're going to work on just lifting those arms straight up, straight down, okay? So, all the way down. I don't want to have the legs move, the head's not gonna move, nothing. Just your shoulder blades. Squeeze, lower down. Squeeze, lower down. So, just you keep going there. I just want you guys to make sure that when you lift the arms, you're not lifting up with your shoulders. We're just squeezing back. Hey, Pete? Okay? So if you imagine you're laying on the floor, I am too. Just imagine this is the floor for me. I want you guys to make sure that you're not raising the shoulder blades. Okay? We got 4 more. No lifting up. Back and down. 2 and 1. You're already facing the floor? Good, stay there, because guess what? Bring those hands in. Turn the toes under. Maybe you push up to the knees, all the way back down. Lift the hands quickly off the floor. Maybe you can take it all the way to the toes. All the way back down to hands off the floor. Here we go, let's do it. As you lift, tight core, okay? So there's no arching through that back. We're not doing that, right? And then lowering back down. It's not the wave. Strong in that midsection. Hands lift. 2, 1. There you go. Staying down, we're gonna go into a jack with our feet from the plank position, and then we're gonna reach back for the toes, okay? Out, in, reach back, forward, hand to the opposite toes, ankle, knee, wherever you can get it. Out, in. Maybe the toes are too far for you. I want you to feel a stretch through the posterior part of your body, right? Hamstrings, maybe glutes. But you gotta go where you need to go. All right. If you're comfortable, pick that pace up a little bit. Maybe you're not jumping. Maybe you're just tapping that foot. 1, 1. But you gotta get those shoulders back over your hands, please. Hup, hup. All right, you guys. 4 more here. Up. Push through those heels. 3. Shoulders away from your ears. 2. 1. Onto your knees. Squeeze the glutes. Your body is in a straight line. Shoulders through those knees. We're gonna lean it back. Squeeze the quads. Pull forward. Okay. Again, all in preparation for what we are about to do after this exercise. You have to keep that belly button pulled in tight and those glutes tight right here so that you're not arching in your back. None of that. That spine is tall. It's in neutral. This is all about those quads. Got that? 4 more. 4. 3. 2. And 1. one. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're not gonna use our water. This is your chance to get some water. We're not gonna use your dumbbells for a little bit. I was supposed to have someone bring me water, but I think they forgot to bring me water. All right, let's do this. We're gonna go all the way back down to that low ground into our lunge, okay? So I need you guys to come all the way down to that knee, reach those arms up. Hands come back down. We're gonna step back, step that opposite leg down with that knee, all the way up, okay? Hands down, step it back, step forward with the other side, bring that knee down, reach it up. Reach it up. We're getting tall with this. I'll come to the side so you can see that. Down with the knee, reach it up. Nice. All right, I'm gonna give you an option here. You want an option? You ready for this? Knee down and up. See that little jump I just did? Hup. Reach it up. Knee down. Reach it up. Now remember, that is a total option. You do not have to jump. We're gonna go one more each leg. Here we go, last one right here. Step that foot in. One side only. Hi, Debbie. To your side, come up and skip. I was gonna take it. 2, to the side, push out, hip out. Skip, you don't have to leave the floor. So I'm shifting, I'm really pushing myself all the way to that side when I step out. I'm trying to keep this opposite knee fairly straight. Now look, hip, knee, ankle, straight line, yeah? Make sure your step is just right. It's not too big, it's so big. Now my hip, my foot's way out there. I want your foot underneath your hip. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, step. Just your toes if you don't want to leave the ground. Just to the toes. So today, there's never a moment where I'm gonna ask you to really, really pike that heart rate up super, super high. But what I want is consistency, okay? We're gonna try and keep that heart rate steady the whole time. So this is not HIIT. We're just gonna keep moving. And if you need water before I take my water break, then go for it. You don't have to do that with me. 2, and 1. Okay, we're back down to your planks, okay? You're gonna take that right knee. I'm gonna show you from here. It's gonna come, in, cross over to the other side, back in, and we're gonna go 3 knees. 1, 2, 3. Now your opposite knee is in. Cross it, back out. 1, 2, 3. Cross it, back out. 1, 2, 3. Cross, back. 1, 2, 3. Don't jump if you don't want to. Step it. 1, 2, 3. Cross, back. 1, 2, 3. Cross, back. 1, 2, and 3. Cross it. Rotate your hips, please. Cross. You know my hips, see how my hips rotate? It gets lower to the ground. 1, 2, 3. Cross. 1, 2, 3. Your tempo. Go 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Alternating. Forward lunge. Adding a little jump shot to that. So we go forward, forward, up those hands. Hands go overhead, come off the ground, come to your toes. Here we go. Lunge it, lunge it, reach. 1, 2, and 3. You got it. 2, nice and tall. Reach. 1, 2, reach. 1, 2, and reach. Good. Let's keep going here. Up to the toes. You never have to look at the ground, but I want that to be quick coming up. 1. How low is that back knee getting? Maybe your step can get a little shorter, and you can work on bending that back knee if it's not bent. 1, 2, reach. All right, you guys. How's this feeling? A lot of muscles working. Try to turn this way. So your heart rate's staying up. We haven't even touched our dumbbells yet. All right. Now, shortest exercise we will do, for length of time, is next. You ready for this? Last one here. Lunge it out, reach. We're gonna go fast feet into a burpee, okay? So it's quick and up. You wanna go all the way to the ground and you wanna step it back. You don't have to jump. You wanna take it to the floor? Take it to the floor. Keep moving. Come on. Last 2. One here. Take it back. I promise you that would be the shortest one. That's it. We're down on the floor. One leg up. One leg down. Bend the knees as much as you need to if those hamstrings are tight. My legs are tight today, so I am gonna keep my legs pretty bent. Crunch, switch, that's it. Crunch, switch. You notice how I gave you a fairly lighter exercise after that tougher one, okay? Again, we're allowing that heart rate to stay more steady, not firing it up, and keep it up. Now watch, pay attention to that low back. If your leg doesn't go that far to the ground, so be it. It's more important you protect your back, right? Maybe your legs do little scissors. Fine. Your back should not have achiness in it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Finally. Get a quick sip of water. Cheers. How you doing? Following along, Debbie? All right, dumbbells, finally. And again, if you don't have dumbbells, totally fine. Maybe you have a lotion bottle. Maybe you have your water bottle. Okay? Let's go. We're gonna come back down into a plank. You can have one weight here too. You don't have to have both. And you can also do this from your knees. We're gonna row, press it overhead, and switch. Row, reach, and switch. Knees or toes. Row, and overhead. Row. Feet a little bit wider than they might normally be in your plank. I'm using 5-pound dumbbells. I'm also dropping to my knees now. I still feel it in my core. Row, elbow back, punch it forward. Elbow back, punch it forward. Up, punch. Up, punch. Last 3. stand it up. We're gonna come into a bent over position. You know my rule with bent over positions, it's not about dropping your chest forward. It's about pushing your hips back. Okay, so I push my hips back. That's as low as I'm gonna bring my chest. I'm not gonna drop it anymore. Here we go. Drop. We're gonna go reverse fly. Jack feet. 1 and 1. I love it. Slow. Abs are tight. Guess what else is tight? Those glutes. I'm in this constant bent over position. This is sticking out. I'm not rounding. I'm not tucking it in. I'm sticking it out. That's gonna set my back and protect my back. When you go into your jack, feel free to squeeze your dumbbells together. Give yourself a little bit of stability with those weights there. Squeeze from the chest. Whenever you join us, I hope you stay. I hope you get your sweat, regardless of how long we've gone through already. You're here. You're gonna feel great afterwards, right? Out and in. 3. Out and in. 2. And 1. All right. Hey, Mandy. All right, guys. So these are 5s. If whatever weight you have is too heavy right now, I'm gonna show you what you're doing. You're gonna hinge back, curl, palms face in. Now remember, this is not about my back. This is my hips. All right. Let me tell you guys a little secret about today. I did a run with Matt because he's just starting to run again. Okay, so that was around lunchtime. After that, packed up a picnic, 3-mile hike, which included some elevation. Came home, sat down again for a little bit, and then I thought, oh my gosh, I gotta keep moving. So I hopped on that bike, did a 10-minute ride before this. My legs are on fire. Whew, my quads and my glutes. I need to make sure I get on that foam roller tonight. 3, 2, and 1. Not every day is like that. That is a crazy town. That's crazy town. All right, you guys aren't done with those. Oh yes, you are. You're gonna come down. All right. That's really it for the dumbbells. Okay, so we're gonna do our dips a little bit different today. You notice how, so normally we do our dips up here, right? Hands are on the floor. We're gonna start with the elbows on the floor. Legs out flat. I want you to tighten up on your abs. Round the shoulders back and down away from your chest. Press into those hands and come back down. So, maybe not the same kind of feeling you have in your tricep as when you do those dips with your butt off the floor where you're not touching your elbows to the ground, but guess what? You should feel your abs firing here. Yeah, I do. So I'm trying to keep my tailbone tucked and keep my chest out. The more you round and come here with scrunched shoulders, the more you're taking it into other muscles, right? You have big muscles back there, but we're not trying to use those right now. Oh. Good. I have like so much sweat dripping in my eyes, guys. 4. You get a water break after this. 3, and that's not because of my sweat. That's just because it's the time of that. 2, shoulders down, chest out. 1, and down. Holy moly. All right, let's do this real quick. Quick water, cheers. How you feeling, everyone? See this? Sweat, sweat. All right. Your intensity, your level of intensity. I'm just checking to see what time it is. How's it feel for you? You ready to pick it up a little bit? This is your next round. We're only doing the round twice today, and then we go into our finisher. And our finisher, talking about being on that foam roller tonight, you're gonna want that foam roller. Okay, let's go. Oh, why am I picking up weights? We didn't start with the weights. We go all the way to the ground. Remember, we're starting off in that plank position. We're stepping forward. I'm gonna turn myself a little bit this time. Stepping forward. You're trying to get your foot and your hand level with one another. Drop that back knee. Reach it all the way up. I want this to feel it. I want this glute super tight. Back down. Drop that knee. If you want to start that hop on each side, go for it. I'm gonna take a few, nice and slow, and then I will add that hop. Remember, this is the last time you guys go through these exercises, so every single time you get yourself into a new one, think to yourself, am I done with it? Can I push a little harder? Can I move with a little bit more range of motion or speed? I'm gonna add my speed now. Reach and up. See that little hop? So I do that and I have this really soft landing because I am centering that weight over my hands, okay? Not super clunky in the feet. It's all of it is from here up. Strong, pushing away or pushing into the floor. Pushing my torso away from the floor is what I was trying to say. All right, here we go, last two. Up, switch, reach. Last one, and switch. And reach. Side lunge, skip. Side, skip. If you can, keep that foot off the floor. You don't have to leave the floor, but come to the toes. This is one of those moments you're doing an internal check-in. Can you go a little faster? Remember what we talked about though. If you look down, that hip is in line with your foot. I'm just gonna turn this side over. I'm really hinging forward and sitting back into that hip. Yeah, 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're just going right into that other side, guys. Let's go. All my weight, I'm pushing my weight into that foot so I can drive off of it. Weight into that foot, drive off it. Watch that opposite knee. It is straight the whole time. Quad is tight. Remember, all the warm-ups we did at the beginning of class was to prep you for all of this movement. All right, that's it. You just passed halfway. Breathe into it. Remember, constant heart rate today, okay? Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. 3 knees and that L shape, okay? Here we go. We start with one knee pulled in. Cross it to the opposite hand. Cross it back 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Cross back. 1, 2, 3. Rotate, rotate. 1, 2, 3. Step it if you need to. 1, 2, 3. Cross back. 1, 2, 3. You're rotating your hips. So you should feel that rotation in your spine. Yes, you should. Rotate. But guess what? Your transverse is pulled in, right? Keep going. We're not here. You're here. You're engaging that muscle where those fibers run horizontally. And yes, all the way around, it is a human weight belt. It protects your back. 4, 3, 2. I'll give you a go on that one. Stand it up. Alternating your lunge. Jump shot, hands go overhead. Lunge it. Lunge it. I'm gonna speed myself up right here. It's It's up to you if you want to join me or just stay at that tempo we were doing, whatever you're comfortable with. But the one thing I do want you to do, bend that back knee. If you're not going, you don't have to just take it super far. Make it a smaller step. Push into that heel. Push into that heel. And up. Chest is up. I'm not coming here. I'm not bringing my belly to my thigh. I want to see your heart. Come on. Come to the toes if you want to, but you're still bringing those arms up overhead, please. Come on. Remember, after this, you have that one with the burpee. And it's the last time you're gonna do that today. No more burpee. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, beautiful. Do you have room to the left and to the right? Fast feet. Don't jump if you're not ready for it. Step. Even right here works. Okay. All right, one more each way. Last one. You're on your back. All right, remember, you got that crunch. Switch the legs. Crunch, switch. Back. Your back feels good. It doesn't feel painful. If you feel pain, you're letting your back arch too much. You're letting your hips rock forward. Shorten the range of motion that those legs move. Work on stabilizing your pelvis, maintaining a neutral spine, then work on dropping those legs further. You're still working on that transverse, yeah? You're still pulling that belly button in. Protecting that back. All right, here we go. 4, 3. Oh. Dumbbells. All right, let's go plank row punch, okay? We really only need one dumbbell for that. All right, so you're in your plank. Start on your toes if you can. Remember, knees or toes are a little bit wider than they normally are. One weight between your hands. Elbow in, overhead, switch. Elbow back, overhead, switch. So you're trying to do this with as little of this as you can. Tight, tight, tight. Quads, glutes, belly button pulled in. Oh, this is where the sweat is dripping in the eyes. All right, 4 more. Keep that tailbone tucked under. Keep pushing the small of the back up into the ceiling. Last one. 2 dumbbells. Reverse wise. Over here. Lift out. Out and in with your feet. Out and in. Tap if you don't want to jump. Out, out. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Out, out, squeeze. Out, out, squeeze. Yes. We're going 5 more. 5, 3, 2, 1. Last one with the dumbbells. Send the hips back, swing them. Bicep curl, high bicep curl. Keep your palms facing in the whole time. Your dumbbells are not dropping below your knees. We're just pushing your hips back, snap them forward, squeeze those glutes. Try to keep your elbows level with your shoulders. Back out. Okay. Remember, this is the last time we do this. You guys got this? We have those fun core dips. Next, we're gonna take a sip of water and we're gonna go into our finisher. The last one. Okay, one more. All right, let's do those dips. You don't need those weights anymore. You were done with those for the day. Extend those legs out straight in front of you. Lean back into your elbows. Pull that belly button in tight. Round the shoulders down, away from the ears. Press into those hands, squeeze those abs. Lower back down. Squeeze those elbows, extend them straight so you get into that tricep too. Triceps and core. You guys, finish out 10 more of these bad boys. And then we get water. You like that long pause before I finish that sentence? Last 5. 5. 4. Oh, my abs. 3. And my arms. 2. Good thing we're not using either of those next. 1. I mean, we're finishing with what? What do you guess? If you were to guess, what was my little cue in the beginning? Lunges. Okay. So we're gonna lunge. Slow, hop together, and we switch. Bring it in together. If you need to, go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's not quite a jump. You can do that too, right? One foot then the other. Or you're doing 2 at the same time. But there's always this quick pause in the middle, okay? So guess what? You're gonna have a timer of 5 minutes. Yes, I said 5 minutes. Every 10, I'm gonna go into a very quick rest. But other than that, you're gonna keep it going. It sounds like so much fun, right? You're gonna thank me tomorrow. You can all message me tomorrow and tell me how every time you go to sit down, your legs are thanking me. And I'll say, you're welcome. Okay, it's the best kind of thank you. All right, we're doing this. Every 10, we're gonna rest. 4, 3, 2, get into a lunge. Down, down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest. Real quick. I'm gonna turn. You ready? In 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. Notice I get down low. 3. However low is low for you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. All right. We go into 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest. If you are joining, bring it in. Rein it in, join us. You have 3 minutes, 40 seconds left on your timer. 3, 2, 1, we go. Down, together. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, if you don't want to jump, okay? Together. 1 more, then you rest. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, because I gave you too much rest last time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest it out again. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Move those legs. 1. Together. Together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 minutes left on our timer. You are over halfway. 2, 1, go. 3, 4, come on. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope you are joining this with me and feeling that burn and knowing how you're gonna feel that afterwards in such a good way, I promise you. 1, 9, 10. Rest. You have 75 seconds left on your timer. Shake up the legs. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake it out, shake it out. You're almost there. 3, 2, let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't give in to that burn. Live in it, sit in it, settle into it. I know this is where mentally you get stronger too, right? Right? Yes. One more. Next time someone's saying to you, oh my God, I can't do it. You're gonna say, yes, you can. Let's go. 10, 9, 8. Trying to beat the clock. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, We can't even. Grab some water. I just tried to rest my hands on my legs. They weren't even having it. All right, guys. Tell me how you feeling. How you feeling? Oh, shit. Okay. Come onto your knee. All right, turn to the side. Pushing your hip forward. If you're comfortable, and maybe you have a yoga strap at home, and you can also do this lying down. Wrap that strap around your foot. Bring that foot towards your hip. So you can also do this laying on your belly, laying on your side. Pick up something to hold on to right now. If that doesn't hurt your knee or whatever you're leaning on, this is great too, because this also helps you get your hip flexor. Stay tall. Again, remember, we're not here. So much more benefit by staying tall. Alrighty, guys. Killer. What do you want to see next Thursday? We're all in this a little bit longer. Let me know. If you're interested in a challenge, I was thinking of doing like a core, a little bit of like a flow, a little bit of core, 7 days, every day, 5 to 10 minutes. Interested? If you are, message me, let me know. I'm putting it in the works. If you guys ever have any aches or pains too, message me. You know, I'm always here for you. All right, guys. That was awesome. I hope it was just as awesome for you as it was for me. I enjoyed it, and I am a sweaty mess. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your evening and a great weekend, and we will see you next week.